Hi guys, welcome back to Cango Wildlife Ranch for the last stream of the night. We're just gonna give it a few seconds for a few more people to join us, and then we'll get going with the live stream. Thanks to you that have already joined. You can pop a comment and say hi so I can see who all is watching. Okay, so we got Louisa, Felix, Tammy, Mom. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining in on our last stream here for the night. Oops, sorry. So we just wait for a few more people to join us. Kai, thanks for coming in again. Kai made a comment, and I'm going to wake up with a Cape Cobra in my bed tonight. Let's not hope that happens, Kai. Devin, thanks for joining in. Lorraine Goosen, thanks for joining. Desiree said she's awake still tonight. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate everybody that pops in and says hi. Tonight, Kai, no, we didn't find any snakes. A few nights ago when we were filming here with Taji, our Bengal tiger, I did find a legless lizard or legless skink, which looks like a snake, but isn't. It was just sailing across the walkway here. So that was pretty cool to see as well, out and about at night. So we've got also Patricia coming in all the way from New Zealand. Thanks for joining, Patricia Vinton. Mama Malt, hi Carmen. Thanks for joining in, guys. Okay. So I think we're going to get started with the stream. We've got about 35 people watching currently. So yeah, it's been a lazy night for these guys. As you can see, they haven't moved actually since our last stream. They're sleeping, doing what lions do best, sleeping. Very lazy animals. Mentioned that they sleep up to 20 hours in a day very easily. So yeah, they enjoying. It's not really a cold night tonight. The temperatures are around 14 degrees currently. It is overcast. We did get a bit of rain just now, not too hard though, so just a little bit of a drizzle. I was under my little shelter next to my bed, so that was quite comfy. I didn't get wet, so that's quite nice. Bree saying she's back again. Only travel she can do right now. One of our ex-volunteers. Welcome back, Bree. Thanks. So yeah, nice warm temperatures. These guys, not to bother to move around too much. Okay. Nikki Fife, all the way from New Zealand. Hi. Right, in our previous stream, we mentioned as well, we were talking about their numbers that are in decline. Your African lions, currently you're looking at around between 23 and 39,000 across Africa, which is not a lot. Okay. I mentioned about the prey items that have been in decline. Some in West Africa, the numbers in the last 35 years that have gone down by up to 85%. A figure that I didn't give you guys then was that these guys, your lions number, in the latter part of the 20th century, their numbers have declined by up to 50%. All right, that's also again crazy number right there. Up to 50% that their numbers have declined by. Okay, so that's quite sad as well. That's another reason why we've got some of these guys here at the ranch to educate people about them. People can get to see them, learn about them, see them quite up close, and see how awesome they really are. Lions obviously is one of the most represented or well-known animals across the world because of their appearance, their size, just everything about them being icon for power, you could say. They're used a lot to represent royalty in modern culture and strength. A lot of sport team symbols are lions. One of our local rugby teams, the team up in Joburg, is called the Lions. So yeah. Ryan's asking, what enrichment do we do? I saw we did get this question in the last stream. Sorry that I didn't answer that, guys. But yeah, the enrichment that we do with these guys, a lot of sensory enrichment, a lot of smell enrichment. Oops, sorry. As well as they love, just like any cat does, big boxes. They love playing with it. A few times we've made fake animals out of boxes for these guys, and we put it in here, quite big versions of it. So just trying to get Sindile just stretched and she made a noise, so seeing if you guys could hear that. But yeah, so they love playing with Sindile. She's around 13 years of age, but when we put that in here, she acts like a little kitten playing with the box again. It's quite funny to see, quite cool to see as well. Running around, bouncing it around, hitting it with her paws, turning it upside down, biting into the boxes, tearing them up. They love that kind of a thing. Paper mache balls. We've also got a very big hard ball that we put in here that they like to play with. Every now and then Tribe gets a bit of burst of energy, and then he'll push it from one side of the enclosure to the other side, and then it's like, nah, that's too much work for him, and then he'll stop. But they do enjoy that type of enrichment as well. And then playing sounds as well for them, calls of different animals, is interesting to see them trying to figure out where it's coming from. That's some of the enrichment we do. In summer, we do, because our temperatures get quite hot here in summer, we do put some ice lollies in for them with blood in it. So we freeze some blood with some water, put that in here, hide some snacks in the ice lollies as well. They absolutely love that. So those are some of the things that we do. There's quite a variety of items that we can give them, and they do enjoy playing with those items, exploring those items. So yeah, right, let me see what other questions are coming through. Elise saying hi there. Patricia, where do we get the food from? All right, that's just from local farmers in the areas that we do get the food to supply these guys with. Okay. So what we do feed them is mainly horse, donkey, sometimes cattle. They can be a little bit picky with what they eat. Sometimes we do get some venison in as well. Antelope species. There's a few game farms around the area. We get in zebra every now and then, which is one of the prey items that they do catch out in the wild quite regularly. So yeah, we get in quite a bit. If cars hit any kudus along in the surrounding area, we also get called to go and get that. So yeah, there's a variety of stuff that we get in from the surrounding areas. We do drive quite far sometimes to go get food, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours away just to get food for these guys, one way. So Devon's asking, what do we do when we need to enter the exhibit? Okay, so pretty much every morning what happens is we do go into the exhibit to clean up, but then these guys are in their night house. So we close them into their night house. The night house you can't see right now. The light doesn't reach all the way to the back of the exhibit, but they've got a night house right at the back. It's in that direction that I'm turning the camera to. And that's where they are then when we have to go in. They close into that, securely closed in there, and then we enter the exhibit and clean the exhibit, clean the dams, pick up any feces laying around, any old enrichment that's still left over in the enclosure we take out. We don't leave old enrichment in the enclosure because that can make that they get bored of the enrichment as well. So we take it out, and then fresh enrichment is placed in for the animals. For those of you that don't know what enrichment is, it's just providing them with different items that can stimulate them mentally as well as physically. Okay. Something else that we do give them is we take bedding from some of our other enclosures that the animals would be sleeping on. We put it in the enclosure with them so that they can explore it, smell it. It's what they do like that as well. Okay. So any other questions, guys? Feel free to ask. Right, so these guys' eyesight is also 8 times better than ours at night. Their eyes are really well modified for seeing at night, but because of how how they're modified to see better at night. These guys don't see much color. They mainly see in blues and greens. That's about it. And then their hearing as well is very, very good. And they can tell from the roar of another lion pretty much the size of that lion as well as the sex of that lion, just by hearing the call and the roar of the other lion. Okay, so that's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Okay, Samantha asking what's the current weight of Sindile. Unfortunately, we don't weigh these guys on a regular basis. We don't have a scale big enough to be able to weigh them, unfortunately. All right, so just having a look at some of the other questions. If my voice does fade away, I'm just looking onto another device at the comments coming through. Unfortunately, I can't see the comments that are on the device that I'm streaming with, so I'm just looking at the comments coming through. Miriam saying thank you for the live streams. No problems. It's been a pleasure, guys, doing this. This is our second last night of the nighttime live streams. It's been quite an experience. I've enjoyed it a lot already. Seen some interesting behaviors. These guys, though, just sleeping all the time. But that's what lions do. You can expect that from a lion. They do usually hunt at night. These guys have already eaten as well. They ate late this afternoon, just before we did our live streams. So that could be another reason why they're also being this lazy. They're sleepy. They've got nice full bellies. All right. So yeah, it's just a pleasure doing these live streams. I'm really enjoying it. It is coming to an end. Tomorrow night is our last night of the Cango After Dark event. So please join in for that one. We're doing a 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 11 o'clock stream again. So join in with that one. See who we're joining tomorrow night. It's going to be quite a interesting one, a fun one. So yeah, that's happening tomorrow night. Karika saying she's going to miss this a lot. Thanks a lot. It does mean a lot that you guys have enjoyed this so much. We've had a lot of good feedback about the live streams. A lot of people have enjoyed seeing the animals because they can't come to the ranch, because unfortunately the ranch is closed with the current COVID-19 situation, the global pandemic. I mentioned earlier that we're doing this as well as a fundraiser to help keep the ranch going, to help feed the animals, to help look after the animals. We had somebody that asked, can they adopt an animal to help feed them for a time frame? That is a possibility as well. If you want details on that, you can go onto our Facebook page as well as our website. And then there's also an email in the comments of the previous live stream where you can adopt an individual, and that money basically then gets used to care for them and provide them with the food and the medication, if needed, supplements, that type of stuff. All right. Let's see. Yeah, like I was saying, this is a fundraising event. To give you guys an idea as well, today we purchased some of the heating lamps that we need for some of the enclosures for some of the animals. If you watched this live stream this time last night, you would have seen we went to visit Malcolm as a surprise guest, our marabou stork, and he was standing under his red light, which is a heating light. Now, usually this time of the year we buy enough lights like that to last us for a winter, and it costs us anywhere between 10 and 12,000 rand. And so today's purchase cost us 10,212 rand, and if it wasn't for the donations that we've received already, we wouldn't have been able to pay for that. So thank you very much, guys, for everybody that has donated. We really do appreciate it. It does help a lot. Every little bit has helped us so much, so thank you for that. All right, let's have a look. Kai is saying it's going to be a great alarm clock. Yes, it definitely is. I'm definitely going to try and record it on video for you guys when they do make their calls, their roars in the morning. So when we did the tiger stream a few nights ago, they started at around 4, and yeah, that was my alarm. It's the best alarm in the world. These guys' calls and hyena call are my favorite. Some of the best sounds that animals make for me. A lion and a hyena, two of the best sounds out there. Alright. They've been asking where they came from. They came from another facility up north. They were bred in captivity. Karika saying thank you. Learned a lot about all the special animals. That means a lot to me. Alright, Carmen posting a link in the comments there now, just as to if you guys do feel like you want to adopt any of the animals that we've got here, just her email address that you can email her in regards to that. So yeah, they've got quite a variety of animals that you can adopt, and if you go onto our Facebook page, all of the information is on there as well. All right, let's have a look. Just having a look quickly. Any other comments coming through or questions? Desiree saying good night. So good night, Desiree. Hope you have a good night. All right. Okay, guys. We also spoke a little bit about Nanji. Nanji's. We don't have any lights set up there with her, so we're not going to go visit her again right now. Nanji is our African leopard that we've got next door. But she's a beautiful personality, beautiful cat. So yeah, she was also very special tonight, playing around when we started the live stream at 6 o'clock. We went to visit her and she was running around, playing, being very cute. So if you missed that, go look back at our 6 o'clock live stream where myself and Riette were visiting them with our first one. And we did our true or false questions, some interesting questions there. So don't be shy to go back and look at the other live streams that we've done. Some pretty cool animals that we have visited. Okay. All right. Just going through everything, guys. Patricia saying good night to us. She's off to work now. She's learned quite a bit. She said it's Wednesday morning there by them. So that's pretty cool. All right. So that's pretty much it from me tonight, guys. I'm going to leave you all and let you all go to bed now as well. I hope you all have a good night's sleep. And then tomorrow morning, we'll do a wrap-up video of how the night went. And hopefully, would have gotten some videos of them roaring. Or if Nanji, our African leopard, does her rasping call, I'm going to try and get a recording of that as well for you guys. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Hope you all have a good evening and have a good day tomorrow. Join us tomorrow for our last day of the event, and we're going to try and make it special for you guys. So have a good evening, guys. See you tomorrow. Take care and be safe. Cheers.